Now, more and more of us here in San Diego are starting to get out of the cars and get on our bikes. It's a fun way to go, and there's more bike trails out there than ever and bike lanes. And this Friday is Bike to Work Day, which is something that's really starting to catch on. Now, Elizabeth Cox is here from SANDAG here, the San Diego Association of Governments, to talk about the Bike to Work Day. This started when? Do you remember how long ago this started? I know we've been doing this for several years.
Several years. This Friday, May 16th, is Bike to Work Day. May is actually Bike to Work Month, so we're celebrating all month long, but really capping it all off is this Friday with Bike to Work Day.
So you do some fun stuff. I know you set up pit stops all over the place. You have goodies for people.
We do.
A little extra incentive to try
a mock pit stop that we've got here at the studio here today. We'll have 97 different pit stops throughout the region this Friday, and you can find all that information on our website at iCommuteSD.com. We've got an interactive bike map we just updated. You mentioned all of the different bike facilities that are throughout the region. We've integrated that all into an interactive bike map that you can find online.
Okay, well, this is great because I just bought a new bike. You know, my wife just picked up a bike. We're looking for new places to ride, and for folks that are looking for those maps and so forth, you put them all in one place for us.
All in one place. iCommuteSD.com. You can find the interactive bike map to plan your route. We've also added a layer to that for Bike to Work Day this year so that you can see where all of the pit stops are located. And you mentioned again all of those different bike facilities. Our SANDAG Board of Directors last year approved $200 million for bike projects over the next 10 years. So that will install another 77 miles of bike facilities covering 42 different projects throughout the region.
See, it's not just fun, but now you're starting to make it practical. Now we actually can get from point A to point B on our bikes, and we're thinking, well, wait a second, why even get in the car? We can make a day out of this and get some exercise too.
Biking is a totally viable commute choice, and if you sign up for an iCommute account, it's for free at iCommuteSD.com. You log those bicycle trips throughout the month of May. You can be entered to win a free bicycle up to $450 value from Bicycle Warehouse.
I have a feeling that I'm missing something on Bike to Work Day here because I'm hearing so much that's new. Now, anything else that we need to make sure that we get out there today?
Well, if you're biking to work, make sure that you stop online, register, first of all, because that first and foremost shows that you're supporting bicycling, that we're tracking those trips. You can pick up a free t-shirt. We've got other snacks and encouragement. We'll have Cliff Bars and Honest Tea out there, copies of our existing bike map, but that updated version, again, is online at iCommuteSD.com.
And the more people do this, the more it gets spent on biking. It's one of those things, self-generating, isn't it?
It definitely demonstrates the support for biking. So that $200 million that our board approved last year, that was because people are demonstrating their support for bicycling in the region. They're using it not just to get to and from work, but for those short trips.
Nice.
To run over to the coffee shop or run to the farmer's market as well.
Exactly. Okay, well, count me in. Let me talk to Andy Hanshaw now. Andy is the Executive Director of the San Diego County Bicycle Coalition. What, you broke your bike?
This is an example of one of there's all types of bikes out there, and this is a folding bike. A very handy way to get around. Lots of people are finding it to be convenient. It's great for transit. It's great for just taking quick trips to the office or wherever you need to go. But this is a turn bicycle, a good local company here in town that just has
good grief.
A chance to get around. And there
That's
you
all
go.
The fast.
That's all you need.
So you popped it right out of the trunk? Or?
Yeah, you put it on the bus, put it on the
It's not much bigger than a briefcase
yeah.
when you're holding. Now, I noticed something else here, and I've never seen this before, and I'm probably like the last guy in the world. But, you know, people say, what happens if I get my pants caught in the chain or if I get grease on there? There's an answer for that now.
Yeah,
is this a new thing, or am I really the last guy to find out about this?
No, I think this is a fairly new thing and rather simple, but it covers the chain and keeps your pant leg clean and keeps you a little bit safer there.
I wish I had been the guy that had figured this out, because that is genius right there. What else do you need to share with me about Bike to Work Day?
Well, at the Bike Coalition, we think every day is Bike to Work Day.
Sure.
So we advocate for bicyclist rights and push for safer infrastructure, which we heard from Elizabeth is happening. And San Diego is just a great place to ride year-round, and so we want to encourage people to ride not just on Bike to Work Day, but for every day.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. I think the time has come, and it's very practical now. Other forms of mass transit may not work for everybody, but this is a great way to get your exercise. And it's talk about clean, clean and green. You can't beat it.
Yeah, and you can combine your trips, part transit, get off, take your bike on the bus or on the trolley, and just start out as much as you can, and then build up.
Okay, very good. Okay, let me get over here now. I've got Debbie Simmons to talk to from the Bicycle Warehouse. You've got how many locations and where are you?
We have 6 locations. We have 5 in San Diego and 1 up in Temecula. We've been here for 22 years.
Okay, and I know you're right across the street from us here in Kearney Mesa,
Right.
one of your locations. What's the latest hot stuff for biking? I know I just got a mountain bike. I see these hybrids now. That
Right.
are great for, you can do a little off-roading and stay on the road with them.
You can. For example, this is a giant Escape, and we have Jeff kind of kitted out right now with all the jerseys and the shorts and all the gear that you're going to need, especially for if you're going to commute, to the farmer's market or bike to work day. And then Kimberly right here has a woman's specific bike. She has the Moxie top with the gel shorts, and gel shorts keep you really comfortable. Some of the most important things, you've got to have the helmets.
Well, I
gloves and all
wouldn't
the
even ride
gear.
without my helmet, honestly.
No, definitely need your helmet to keep you safe. So there's so many different style bikes. This is just one example of the hybrids for bike to work.
So,
but there's full suspensions and mountain.
Folks, come into Bicycle Warehouse, go see Debbie in there and see any one of the folks in there and get all decked out. What's the absolute hottest thing going right now?
The hottest thing, I'm going to say probably full suspension and 27.5-inch bikes.
Yep.
That's the hottest thing going on right now. I think that's what you got. Yeah.
Same thing. That's what I'm hearing. Yep.
Right.
The full suspension. It's like riding on a cloud. It's
super comfortable.
It's biking like you haven't seen before,
Right,
folks.
right.
All right, Debbie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey,